everybody, welcome to MakeMeUp's YouTube channel. I'm Anurag, I'm a professional makeup artist, and today I'm gonna show you guys how to do a glam makeup. And I'm gonna go from this to this. So I'm gonna start with my NYX Honey Dew Me Up primer. So I really like this primer because it's very dewy and it gives a little glow as well. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna start applying from the center and the forehead as well. So guys, I have prepped my face with my primer. So now I'm gonna use my Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation in the shade Warm Beige. So I'm gonna take one pump of it. And now I'm gonna use my buffing brush and I'm start building up the foundation from this side. So guys, you can see there's a huge difference. I love this foundation because it's light but the coverage is insane. So I think I'm happy with the coverage now, and now we'll be moving towards some highlighting. So I'm gonna take my Huda foundation and I'm gonna take my background foundation in the shade Sand, and I'm gonna mix the two. And now I'll be focusing it on my center of the faces. So you can see that it instantly brightened up the area. So I'm gonna do the step on my other side and on my forehead as well, and a little bit on the bridge of nose. So this much highlighting is enough. Now we're gonna set everything with PAC Cosmetics loose powder, and I am going to concentrate on certain areas only. For example, under eye, a little bit on the side of the nose, forehead as well. So guys, I think our base is look really nice and bright, and I feel like I need a little bit of dimension now, so I'm gonna add a little bit of bronzer and contouring powder. So I'm using NYX 3-Step to Sculpt palette, and I'm using this bronzing powder to sculpt a little bit. So I'm starting from the hairline over here. So I'm going to concentrate over here, then I'm going to diffuse the product towards my lips. So guys, I am just buffing over here in a circular motion, then upwards like that. Then you can see I have a really broad head, so I'm gonna sculpt that as well. Now I'll be taking this fluffy eye blending brush and I'm gonna sculpt my nose a little bit. So our contouring is done. Now we'll be moving towards our eyebrows and our eyes. So now for my brows, I'll be using Bobbi Brown Perfectly Defined Longwear Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso. And I will start with the spoolie. I'm gonna brush all the hair upwards. And now again I'm starting with little strokes. So now just to make it a little bit more intense, I'm gonna use my Benefit Browsing Powder. And it's gonna help also to set the pencil. So guys, I feel like the intensity is fine. Now I just need a little bit more definition. So for that, I'll be using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and I'm just gonna shape from the underneath. And I'll be using the same concealer for my eye base as well. And I'm gonna take my blender now and I'm just gonna buff it. I'm gonna repeat the step on the other eye as well. So my eyelids are prepped now and I'm gonna set it with the translucent powder again. And now we are ready to do our eye makeup. So for the eyes, I'm gonna start with PAC Vibe Matte Eyeshadow Palette and I'm gonna take this pink shadow and I'm start building up from the outer corner. Now I'm taking a clean fluffy brush and I'm just gonna make it a little bit more softer. So after that, I'll be using Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm gonna use this brown shade for the outer corner. And now after this we're gonna cut the crease with the concealer. And for that I'm using an angular brush. So guys, I'm taking the same brown shade now and I'm gonna blend it together. And now I'll be using the Miss Cosmetic Drama palette and I'll be using this shade called Flare. It's like a pink sparkly shade like this, and I'm gonna use it with my finger, and we're just gonna pack it on over here. And just to add a little bit of sparkle, we're gonna use NYX Love Disco Lust palette, and I'm gonna use this shade. And we'll just put a little bit of it to add that nice sparkle to it. So I'll just do my another eye and then I'll be coming back to you. So guys, I'm done with this eye of mine as well. So now we'll be moving towards the cheeks, and I'll be using my Bobbi Brown shimmer blush in Coral. So we'll take very less amount of it, and then I'll start applying it on my cheekbone. And a little bit on my cheek as well. Now after that we'll be doing our highlighter now, and for the highlighter I'll be using the Wet n Wild one. And now after that I'll be doing my lower lash line, and for that I'll be using this brown shade. And I'm just gonna blend it with the small fluffy brush. So just to brighten up the eye, I'll be using a nude pencil from Bobbi Brown as well. So guys, we are done with our eyes and base and everything. So now we'll be moving towards the lip, and I'll be using a Bobbi Brown liquid matte in the shade Tomboy and MAC Cosmetic lip pencil in So Spicy. So now in the end we'll be using Color Bar's Stay the Day setting spray, and we'll be using a lot of it now. Hey guys, so I'm done with my look, and I would love to see the recreation of this look, and please do tag us. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and download the MakeMeUp app. Bye bye.